Hey guys, welcome back to another video by Pan Society. I am your host, Tisha Michelle. Thank you once again for taking your precious time to watch one of our videos. We all greatly appreciate it. So today, I just want to talk about what happens when we suppress, we just hold in our emotions and our feelings for situations that have happened, whether it's from childhood or even as recent as yesterday or today. We just don't express it, in a healthy way. So if something happens, right? Something happened to us when we were a child, or something happened to us as an adult, whatever the case is, and we don't talk about it. And a lot of times we don't talk about it because we believe that if we talk about it, then that makes it real, right? However, the reality is, if it did happen and it's an experience and it was real, it happened. So just because you're not talking about it doesn't mean that it did not happen. So what we end up doing is we end up making that situation even worse. And when I say worse, because when we hold it in, it has nowhere to go. So I've talked about this before in the video. When we hold our emotions in, it doesn't have anywhere to go. So this is where we have heartache, high blood pressure, stroke. We get sick, we just don't feel right. It's because we're holding these emotions of resentment, fear, guilt, anger, all of that inside. It doesn't have anywhere to go, right? And then when we do decide to even feel it, what has happened over time, we tend to choose an unhealthy way to express it. And this is where we can go ballistic. We can break things, we yell, we fight, and we say, hurtful things. And it's because we're hurting, we're dying inside, and we're holding all these things in. And as soon as someone says something that triggers, boom, you just go off, And it's not to justify someone doing that, but it's also coming from a place of, compassion and love and understanding that they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, with these feelings. So the invitation to you is to think about the things that you've suppressed, or to think about the things that you're still holding on to, that you don't want to talk about, that you don't want to acknowledge because you just don't want to deal with it. What is that doing to you? What is that doing internally to you? And are you one word away from being triggered and just snapping and going off on someone, causing harm to someone? And all this really right now is, for me, it's coming up because of some information I got around a child client of mine, and she just had her breaking point. And unfortunately, it's gotten her into legal trouble. And I don't justify what she did at all. I understand it. She had no outlet, or she felt like she had no outlet. And because she's been holding things in from when she was 7 years old, up until the age that she is now, it had nowhere to go. It was bottled up, and she exploded. And it's not healthy. What is healthy is for us to be able to clearly and effectively express ourselves, express how something made us feel, and have a conversation with the person, have a conversation with ourselves. Maybe it's ourselves. Maybe we need to forgive ourselves, But the whole key is to express yourself in a healthy way. So again, the invitation for you is to think about in your life, what has gone on in your life from when you were a child, teenager, adult, right now, that you're just keeping inside because you just don't want to deal with it. You just don't want to deal with it. And then I invite you to deal with it. And when I say deal with it, there's so many different ways. Talk about it to someone, express how you feel, journal. You can write about it. You can write a letter, burn it, release it. Just do something with that information versus just keeping it inside of you. So one, you don't become sick, from holding all that in there. And two, you don't snap and do something harmful, or say some things that you can't take back, or whatever the case is. Just really do a little inventory with your emotions, and find a way to creatively healthy, express yourself. So as always, I'm sending each and every one of you love and light and healing energy if you need that. And yeah, until next time, bye.